What's up people, Darksynth here, and in this video I'm gonna just be discussing something I've wanted to talk about for a little bit, and something I'm kinda learning myself and focusing on. And that is learning to play multiple characters in fighting games. This just doesn't apply to Street Fighter, it can apply to anything, any fighting game that you play. If you're serious about trying to improve at literally any fighting game, I think you should be playing multiple characters. During Street Fighter V's lifespan, I went from character to character to character because I was just in a character crisis. But when I did play a character, I stuck with them. Now, this is good. Like, sticking with a single character can be good because you master that character. And then you can learn all the matchups and how to play those matchups with that character very well. But I feel like if you pick up whatever character you're struggling with or against, you should definitely pick that character up. Like, for example, I know a lot of people struggle with JP, as I'm sure you've seen all the complaints about him as a character. So I feel like what people should do is honestly pick JP up and play him. And that's another thing. People can have this, oh well, he's a cheap character, I'm not gonna play a cheap character because that's not me. I don't know, I'm not cheap. That's literally a scrib quote, and I better not hear that from anyone, because it doesn't matter if a character doesn't fit your playstyle. If you're struggling against them, you should pick them up because it helps you teach you their weaknesses, and just like you as playing them, like you playing them as a character kinda gets that muscle memory down of really how to fight them. Like when you play them and then fight them, you'll know how to really go against them, because you'll learn from playing yourself, like what you can do and what you can get away with that character. So it helps really learning the character's weaknesses as well as their strengths in that regard. So like if you're serious about picking or getting good at a fighting game, like seriously good, I definitely recommend picking up more characters, especially the ones you struggle with. Or if just any characters that you find fun or you like think they look really fun, pick them up. I know one thing that deters people from playing new characters is relearning everything over again. And that's kind of true. If you have really good fundamentals, your fundamentals will carry over to that character no matter what. So the only problem you're gonna have is really learning how to play that character well, like learning how they play in neutral, how to, pressure people in offense, stuff like that, and then landing your combos. But landing your combos, that really just comes with time. You'll get them down the more you play. So I feel like losing because, oh, I'm learning a new character, I'm gonna lose a lot. Well, yeah, that's just something you gotta get over, if I'm being 100%. And that's something I struggled with. I didn't want to pick up a new character because, like, oh, well, I'm gonna have to relearn, like, the muscle memory for landing combos again. I'm gonna have to relearn matchups. But then with Street Fighter 6, I started doing that. I picked up JP first, and then I'm like, hey, Marissa looks really interesting, let me give her a shot. So I ended up playing her, and I enjoy her a lot. And now, if you can't tell on screen, I'm playing Guile. And there's a reason I'm playing Guile. And it's not because I struggled against fighting him. It's for matchup reasons that JP struggles with. But I already talked about that, just playing a character for weaknesses, learning their weaknesses. But yeah, just don't let losses deter you from learning a new character and like even getting better at the game. Not even just with that character. Learning that character will tremendously improve your game knowledge, to where you can take that game knowledge into tournaments or something. And actually, I'm gonna make a video talking about why you should enter tournaments. So that's probably gonna be my next video. Keep an eye out for that. It should be a good discussion video. But yeah, that's kind of what this is a discussion video out of my normal format. But I feel like this is a good and important discussion to have. Also, really the last thing why you should like play new characters is because it keeps the game fresh. You're not just, you know, stagnant playing the same character over. I'm not saying like you're stagnant as a player. I'm just saying like you feel bored. Like you want something fresh. So playing a new character can help in that regard. I've had times where I just grind out one character and then I get bored of the game really quickly. So playing a new character can definitely help with that. Just keeping the game fresh and fun for you, because that's what fighting games are about. You want to keep the game fresh in a way, and that's kind of like how fighting games are played. People find their way to keep a fighting game fresh for themselves, whether that's someone who really likes the mind games of fighting games, like that's their sole reason they play fighting games. And I've heard that I've heard people really love mind games and fighting games, so that's their sole reason for playing them. And just, you know, people can play them because they're just fighting games. They're fun. You get to brutally beat up someone virtually, even your best friends. But yeah, like, just learn to have fun with fighting games. That's the most important part when it comes to improving, is, you know, just having a good old time, but also focusing on improving at the same time. But yeah, that's really it for this video. I hope you liked this discussion. If you liked it at all, consider leaving a like, as it helps with the channel, and subscribe. I might make more discussion videos like this. I think talking about stuff like this is good to get out there and let people know, because my channel is, you know, all about improving at fighting games. So I'm here for that. But without, you know, further ado, that's it for this video. This is Darkson signing out. I hope you take care. Peace.
Fight!